I'll let you know why I have added a few keywords that I've added in this summary. The first one is dedicated, hardworking, curious to learn. 3 phrases that define me in entirety. So this is something which will be visible for the recruiter or any person who would visit my LinkedIn profile, and I want them to know these 3 phrases because they actually define me. It's not something which I'm just putting out there. I am a very hardworking person, and whatever I do, no matter whichever niche it is, no matter whichever profession I'm dwelling into, I make sure to put a lot of hard work and dedication into it, and I'm always curious to learn. I'm not a person who would just fit in one box and be happy with whatever I have. I want to explore more, and this is something I am, and I want people to know that about me, not just recruiters. So this summary is not only with the intention of getting more clients, it is also with the intention of letting people know about you. And I feel this is something which people should definitely know about me. And I started with this, and I'm happy with what I've come up with, considering that I just had 30 minutes to write this. So let's begin now. Hey you, I'm a freelance content writer and copywriter. So this is something which I wanted to state straight out there. Proposing fresh, crisp and unique ideas to the world of content. Just use some adjectives like those. Writing for businesses and seeing them upscale motivates me to think out of the box every single time. Moreover, I just don't curate content to help businesses and digital marketers. Okay, so I wanted to state out that I'm not creating content just for businesses and digital marketers. So what I actually did was I told recruiters that if you are a digital marketer, or if you are a small business or even a local business looking for content writers, then I'm here for you. So this is what I've done, but I've also stated that I have a keen interest in making the youth strong, bold, powerful, financially independent and the like. So this is something which I really want to do, and I have done 2 things with this. I've explained my personality to the people or the recruiter who is looking at my profile, and I've also told them that I primarily work for digital marketers and businesses. I love reading books. Now this is my interest because I don't want to be very professional with the summary. I also want to tell them what I like and what I don't. So I love reading books, especially in the mystery, thriller and mythological fiction genre. I aspire to lead, guide and provide value for my innovations and dear creations in the near future. See, I'm an innovative person. I love to create something of my own. Maybe someday I want to be someone who would create a platform for other people. I want to be someone who would provide value to a lot of people, not just thousands, not just millions, billions, trillions. Okay, so I don't know, this is just a dream. Let's see whether if I can dream, let's see whether I can achieve it. I don't like being put in a box or a bracket, which I've said just now. You telling me that I cannot do this and I should do this, that won't work with me. I don't want to be put in a box. I don't want to be called this. No, I'm a lot of things. You can call me endless things. Okay, emotions ko samjho please. I wish to explore more and more, and this is not only in terms of professions and interest, but it is also in terms of travel. I have traveled very few places, and if I tell you that I love traveling, you will literally laugh on my face because I have traveled very few places. And when a person has not traveled enough, how can a person say that I love traveling? But I really like to travel and I want to travel. I'm not getting to travel because I'm so busy in a few things that I don't know, when I'll get the money and when I'll get the leisure, I think so the only thing I'll do is travel. It's my aspiration that I want to see the entire world, but I don't know whether it will be possible for me before I die. Okay, let's move on to the next line. I started my web content writing journey in 2020 amidst the pandemic, and that's the truth. I'm not a highly professional person in content writing. I didn't start writing when I was 8 years old or when I was 15 years old. I started writing when I was 18 years old, 19 years old, 18 or 19. And what a year it was. I worked, okay, so this is a lot more informal, and what a year it was. I won't say this to someone a lot more senior. I'm doing this because I know that the recruiters are younger nowadays. So the recruiters will be founders of a digital marketing agency, founders of a growing company, founders of a company who wish to restart. Sorry. Okay. So founders of a company who wish to restart. So I know that they'll be young and they'll understand my emotions, because you don't need to be like, like Hercule Poirot every time. Sorry, Agatha Christie reference here. Where was I? I've written so much. I worked with different clients in a myriad of niches, and each time took back something from each project. Here I have highlighted something because this is the way I speak. This is the way I deliver my speech. If you have seen me speaking, and of course you are seeing me speaking, you'll know that I emphasize on a particular word which may not otherwise have emphasis. So something, like this word something does not seem very important, but still I have emphasized it because this is how I deliver my speech usually. It is a simple word, yet it holds some value. Now in the next few lines wherein you see these dashes, right? You see these dashes, yeah. So these dashes, they actually tell you about what I have done in the field of content writing. So the first thing is I've helped a company to restart from its setback, and the company stopped functioning in 2018. So I have mentioned it in the bracket, and kicked into full gear in 2020. So I've helped the company to kick into full gear in 2020. The second thing which I've done is I've written quality blogs that helped a digital marketing agency to rank higher on search engines and get tremendous traffic in its initial phase of service. I have left the digital marketing agency right now, and it's doing really well. The agency has also jumped into its own academy, so I'm happy. The next thing is I've written content for a research company that let them open doors to commercialization within 2 months of my joining. And the fourth thing that I've done is I've been appreciated for the choice of headlines and keywords by my managers and also my colleagues, and the feeling's great. So yeah, I wanted to state that the feeling is really great when you get appreciated. The next line says, and the journey continues, because this is not the end. There are more things coming up, and there are more things which I will experience in the near future. So the next thing is a little bit of curiosity and a little bit of nutcutpun in the whole article. You don't need to be like, okay, I've done this, I've done that, and I'm this also, and I'm that also. You also need to tell what you actually are rather than what you can do. You have already spoken of what you can do and what you can offer. Now here's something what you are actually, and that I've stated here. Did I mention that I'm an engineer by profession? Because I did not. So I did that here. And a coder too, a tutor, public speaker, orator, YouTuber, and pretty much a multitasker. So I love this line. I don't know what you think about it. Just tell me in the comment section below what you think about this line. But I love this line, literally. It is not a difficult line to write, or it is not something out of the box, but it just has so much impact. Like if I was someone reading this, I would be just fascinated with the person who has all these skills or who has all these titles. So yeah, I'm not fascinated by this line because of the writing style. I'm fascinated by what this person is. So I'm proud of myself. Okay, get back. Too much of self-love. How can I help you? Now this is a very important section. I've told the recruiter or the people who are viewing my profile about me, what I did and what I am. So now I need to tell how I can help them. Right now I am not talking to my profile viewers, I'm talking to my profile recruiters. Understand? Okay, so this section is particularly for recruiters. So here I have written, how can I help you? The first thing wherein I can help you is writing plagiarism free, 100% original, free flowing, attention grasping content. The second thing is including keywords not just for search engines but for real-time users. And this is very important because many people just gush keywords in an article so that they rank higher on Google, but they don't know that if it is not meant for users, you won't get that screen time only. Okay, and if you don't get that screen time, your off-page SEO won't work fine. Okay, the next thing is curating content for blogs, pillar articles, landing pages, interviews, news samples, social media profiles, etc. So here I have used my experience. So till now, whatever I mentioned here, right, those blogs, pillar articles and everything, I've done all of those. So whatever I knew, I have mentioned it here. All these are forms of content, and I'm available for web content writing, academic writing, copywriting, ghost writing, proofreading and editing. So that's pretty much it, and this was my profile summary. Hey there, again an update in this series. It's almost 7 o'clock right now. My exams started, my paper started at 2 o'clock and it ended at 6 o'clock. After that I had a bath, and now I'll be again reviewing my LinkedIn profile and updating it. So if you see my LinkedIn profile right now, you can see that the headline is not updated. My headline is, it was content writer, and in the bracket there was freelance written. It was pretty straightforward, but I didn't like it, and that's why I have changed it to this bit. Now, one thing you need to know about headlines, which I came to know today, you have minimum words to use or minimum characters to use. So you cannot go overboard with it, okay? So it's like a mini summary for you, a mini profile summary, which will tell your recruiter at a glance who you actually are. So that's why it's very important to let your recruiter know within the first 3 words about your profession. So I'm on LinkedIn mostly to get content writing gigs. That is why I have written freelance content writer and copywriter as the first sentence, because recruiter will mostly see the first 3 words in this section. And then I have written, I have elaborated about what I do, which is helping businesses to create content that connects, converts and captures. I really feel all these 3 words that start with a C, it creates a very good impact in attracting viewers or other people, or say recruiters, when they'll check my profile. So it will be like, you know, there's some continuity. There's this speech, what is it called, figure of speech. I don't remember the figure of speech. It starts with the alliteration, yes. So it's alliteration, wherein all the words, they start with the same letter, and it creates an impact, right? So this is how this sentence creates an impact, and all 3 words have different meaning. Connects is like be relatable to, converts is like converting a simple visitor into a client, into a lead generating client, and captures is something when you make the client yours for lifetime. So all your existing customers, you're providing such value to those existing customers that they are not leaving you and going for another company. So you capture them with your content, and only content has the power to snatch more customers in and to keep the ones that are already rolling with you. Okay, so I have changed my headline. That's the only thing I've done. So hey, if you are still watching this, thank you for watching. With that being said, I'll see you next time. You take care of yourself. Bye.